Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see Viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Hello everybody, Viperkeeper here. First I'd like to just welcome the many new subscribers my channel has. I appreciate you hanging out and watching these fantastic animals, some of the cool behaviors, and helping me pass the knowledge that I've acquired onto the next generation of venomous keepers around the world. For many of you new folks, you ask a lot of questions. Many of them have already been answered so many times I can't even begin to tell you. So please watch my Viperkeeper 101 video. It's on my homepage of my Viperkeeper channel, and a Viperkeeper fan had this fantastic idea and said you should include the link in the header for the video and stuff. If you click on it, you see, the Viperkeeper Facebook page, etc., etc. I'll put it in the description block of every video from this point on. If your comment or question or suggestion makes sense, I will absolutely do it. I'm a common sense, no nonsense kind of guy. So with that said, I'm going to offend some of you, so there's just no way around it. I'm not going to even say I'm sorry, because if you find what I have to say offensive or demeaning, the problem is you and not me, because I just call things like I see it. And my vehicle for doing this is what the old timers on my channel will say is commonly called the Viperkeeper rant. So I'm gonna let loose with a little bit of a rant right now, because I'm getting a bit irritated at what I'm seeing in the community. I by no means this is my opinion alone, based on the evidence and things that I've seen. Since it's my channel, we're not open to debate. This is the way I see it, the way I call it, and if you don't like it, too damn bad, you can just unsubscribe. It's as simple as that. So here we go. This past weekend, I taught at a venomous handling and safety husbandry workshop at the Catoctin Zoo and Wildlife Preserve down in Catoctin, Maryland, the northern part of the state, north of Frederick. I was really pleased to see not only did we have zoo professionals there learning from people who are very experienced in handling venomous snakes, but we had some private individuals and private keepers there. This is fantastic. I go to the reptile shows and such, and people have no problem spending thousands of dollars on some genetic mutant that they find attractive, that's really hinging on crimes against nature, because I saw some very interesting data from you know, what is actually physiologically and genetically happening to these animals by inbreeding them. It wasn't pretty. But that's not the point of my, my rant. The point of my rant is that there are people out there, although very few, that will spend the money on education and educating themselves in the proper ways of keeping and caring for venomous reptiles. And this was evident by the individuals that I met there. I know lots of private keepers that do it the right way. However, there are lots of other keepers out there that don't do it the right way, and these are the people that really annoy me, and they're a danger to themselves, their family, and their community because they refuse to seek proper counsel and to do things the right way. Like I was saying, they'll spend thousands of dollars for this animal, but they won't spend a few $100s on a course that will teach them how to properly care for it, as well as properly handle it and contain it, and emergency procedures as required. You know, there's people out there that can't even spend $10 for a book on how to care for your ball python. You know, really folks, I am tired of getting questions about your ball pythons. I really don't care. It is your responsibility to get a book, read it, or Google ball pythons on the internet and go to a forum and learn about them. Same thing with any other snake. There are so many books, so many other forums that you can get this basic information from without harassing me about it. And then I'm the bad guy because I tell you you're falling down on the job and the animal's going to suffer because of it. Don't blame me. You have only yourself to blame, and I'm tired of having to deal with it. You need to take responsibility for the animals you bring home to make sure that they get the best care possible, whether it's on a forum. There's specific ball python forums coming out my anus on the internet. You know, that's where you need to go. I appreciate your interest in the venomous snakes. I don't keep constrictors. I'm a venomous specialist. Case closed. That's all I'm willing to really talk about. Furthermore, I have certain surplus animals for sale. God help you if you contact me and you can't provide information on where you live and it is perfectly legal for you to keep that animal. If you live in a state with a permit, at minimum I will need a copy of your permit, and I will call the agency and I will verify that this permit is valid. Also, I will want to know, okay, in a permit state, especially Florida, I know you're qualified because the state makes sure that you're qualified. I think 1,000 hours is a bit excessive, but you know, I believe they do it appropriately in Florida, and my hat's off to the lawmakers that actually use their brain to formulate something useful. But I'll need to know who you bought from, and I'll need to be able to verify it. Then we can talk about whether it's appropriate for you to have that particular animal. You know, I'm not trying to be elitist. I am trying to protect your life, your family's life, and the community's life. Because if any of those things, if anything bad happens to any one of those, we're all done for. Humane Society of the U.S. is just waiting to pounce, as well as the lawmakers, as well as the media, who are our friends. So stop watching stupid Animal Planet. They're doing crimes against nature also. So don't write me and say, I want to buy this forest cobra. Oh my God, forest cobras are extra advanced snakes. There's no way in the world that I'm going to, unless I know you very well, are you going to get a forest cobra from me? Because they scare the hell out of me. The mambas I'm much more calm and relaxed with than the forest cobras. You're not going to get a forest cobra because it's going to fly up the hook, it's going to bite on your earlobe, and you're going to die. I'm certainly not going to let you do that to your family or your neighbors. No way. I had another guy. Oh, well, I wanted this rhino viper. Well, this is my first snake. No way. Get it through your head. You shouldn't have these animals unless you've been trained and you know how to care for them, because rhino vipers aren't easy to care for. They stress very easily. They're semi-aquatic. They need a lot of moisture. You're just not going to get it from me. Don't even give me the opportunity to embarrass your stupid ass online, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold you out there and wave your little ass around for everybody to chew on. Use your brain before you use your keyboard in contacting me. That's all I'm asking. You know, just like driving a car, like proper gun ownership, these things require training and also experience, as well as some government regulation and permits. It's there for a reason. These things are dangerous. You can't fly an airplane unless you're properly trained. Because A, you're probably going to kill yourself right off the bat, and you're going to probably maybe even kill some other people. So I don't have a problem with you if you're stupid enough to take yourself out of the food off the planet in a Darwinian way. No problem. We got more than enough stupid people to go around. I care about the animals. I care about other people that you're going to take out with you. So don't even bother, because I'm going to hang your ass out to dry. Okay? I don't know everything. I told the people at the workshop, look, I am not an expert. According to Niels Bohr, you're not an expert unless you've made every possible mistake in a given field. I haven't reached that plateau yet. I learned a lot from these people this weekend. People that I look up to. They're all frightened of forest cobras because they know they're a top-level care elapid. They're a no-joke snake. Same thing with a rhino viper. It's an advanced keeping snake. You know, and if you like Bitis and you're qualified, a bulletproof Bitis is a puff adder. Gaboons are a little bit more tricky, and rhino vipers are the top end, for the common Bitis for care. Study, use Google. Don't use the keyboard to contact me unless you really know what you're gonna say and what you're gonna go about, because frankly, it's cutting into my animal care time, and animals come first in my world. I'd rather spend time taking care of the snakes, or even just sitting here, working with Twitchy or something, than spending it on the computer answering dumb question after dumb question. There's forums for that. There's Google for that. Other people that are knowledgeable on my site, you're perfectly welcome to answer it, and I'll give you a thumbs up on it, or say thanks or something, when I come across it. Most of you get it. Many of you don't. Oh, and by the way, if you hate snakes or this, that, and the other thing, just go away. You shouldn't be on my channel anyway. This is for people that care about reptiles, care about snakes. We know you exist. You don't have to pee in our swimming pool. Just go off. that's pretty much it. I've run my mouth long enough. I'm sure I've pissed lots of you off. Ask me if I care. I really don't. I do this to teach the people who want to learn correctly. Other than that, I don't need to be bothered by you. Take care. See ya.